Hey everybody, my name's Kirk. So y'all know that I took off from Georgia, came to California. Well, I finally made it to the beach this weekend. Been door dashing the whole time I've been up here. Look at my beautiful wife. Tell them hey, baby. So thank God we got a moment to relax. We got to work tonight, but this is the deal. Life's complicated. Thank God he gave us the opportunity to be able to get up every day and try again. Stock market has not been going very good for me, you know, and I can't blame nobody but myself because I'm not prepared. I'm getting up, trying to travel while trading on the stock market, not even knowing what's going on, and I just take a random trade for whatever reason. It don't make sense. I'm not doing that anymore. I am going to still trade on the stock market tonight when I get back, maybe 10, 11 o'clock. I've got some things I've been working on through the weekend, doing some research already. I'm gonna take a short on a trade that I feel certain that within the next little while is gonna be dumping. I won't have much to put in, like 50 bucks, but that 50 bucks, we're gonna turn that into something. My poor wife, she's been working 40 hours a week at a little place. She's an inspector, and it's made her a little easier for me being here because I can take her, drop her off, and pick her up. And I've been door dashing. I've had my best week so far because, you know, there's a lot of work out here. I had some butthole give me a 1-star rating. It dropped my I was ranked way on up there, although like I said, I'm not trying to be a professional door dasher or anything, but I was ranked up there in platinum status because of so many deliveries with 5-star ratings, on time deliveries, and I could dash anytime, anywhere. But now it dropped me down to gold status. I did call customer service, look baby, and they did delete it, but it takes time for it to update my status. It just makes me feel a certain kind of way. It's really irrelevant. There's no telling what the people gave me a 1-star rating for. Maybe just because of my skin color, my car color, the type of clothes I had on. Who knows with this place? But it's a wonderful area. It's nice being at the beach. I tell you what, this is the first time I've been to the beach that wasn't in January that it looks like this. There's no one here. Hardly at all. The water's beautiful, nice and clear. You see down, well, not in this little part we're in because it's opening up and hitting the beach. But when you go out 40, 50 feet, you can see your feet under 4 foot of water. I think it's kind of pretty. But we're doing what it takes. We're struggling a little bit, but we're coming back to Georgia in October. Maybe the weekend after October the 5th, something like that. Because, you know, my daughter's getting married. Shout out Kaylee. And so we want to see her get married. And my job starts November 18th or 19th, one of those days. So it's just, you know, making ends meet until we get to that point. And but that's what we're doing here. Baby, you got anything you want to say? Baby speaking? No? She don't want to speak. She don't speak English, so but she's been taking English classes. She's getting a lot better, you know, as far as putting together you know, putting together sentences and understanding. You know, you say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you can. But it is slow for us to learn. It's slow for me to learn Spanish, slow for her to learn English. You know, we communicate small sentences and tell each other what we want each other to know. But as far as having a full-blown conversation, it gets complicated, and we still have to use a translator. Thank God for Google Translate, Live Translate, because I'm sure it's getting better over the years. When we first met, 6 years ago, we've been married 5 years this December. Translate was barely coming alive. We spent so much money on trying to talk to each other that it doesn't even make sense. We bought some $300 translator earpods one time, and it wouldn't translate anything unless somebody else was talking across the parking lot. It would tell us what they were saying. But anyway, we're here, we're healthy, we love each other, and that's what matters. Thank the good Lord that we're able to get up and breathe every day. We got to get away today for a couple hours and come out to the beach, enjoy life for just a moment. But after that, back to the rat races, back to trying to make it all work, back to door dashing. I'm door dashing 10, 12 hours a day. You know, gas is $5 a gallon, so you do the math. I mean, you make $100, $120 a day, 50 of it goes to gas. The rest of it goes toward food and, you know, necessities in life. Not much left for bills, but we're doing what we can. Talk to y'all later. Bye.